What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live, and I'm doing a video now. Just had to get outside in nature, quite honestly, because this is honestly our natural habitat. But anyways, my frequency of being outside has skyrocketed ever since I went vegan. Because to be honest, before I went vegan, to be real with y'all, I was pretty paranoid. I was very fearful, even to go outside, to go for on a trail, to go for a run, to go ride the bicycle, to go meditate in the woods or something like that. I'm always honest. But I'm saying, like, to be honest, initially when I started out, it was a lot of fear, a lot of chaos. There's a lot of sirens constantly going on around and around, but it ain't got nothing to do with none of us. So that lets you know that there is something going on continuously on this planet causing mayhem. I don't know what all goes on in the world. I hear some person named Juice World, whatever, died. I don't even know them. Rest in peace. It's got to come to a stop with all this madness and whatnot. For real. I don't even know them, to be honest. That's the first time I hear their name, to be honest. Rest in peace. It's just like, you know, people like finally are starting to wake up to what's going on in the planet, you know? And the point I'm making is it's like, it's a lot of misinformation. It's a lot of confusion. It's a lot of different belief systems that's separating the whole entire planet, where people just walking about their way. They don't want to reach out. They don't want to help. But they all on behind their little virtual screen talking about, oh, black business this, black business that, but you're not helping nobody, and it's deeper than skin color too. So you're already creating barriers of separation just by even saying that. And look, the cat down the road is right over here, a black cat. Yeah, that's how I can do that because I'm actually a real one. Honestly, that's why this is my winning ticket, YouTube, because I'm actually bold enough to open up and speak. One take, real life. That's why I'm gonna have the last laugh in the long run. Because all those people that was doubting, all those people that, you know, were too scared to even come to talk to me, you'll be sorry. You know what I'm saying? For real. You'll be real sorry. Because I'm more than good enough, honestly. And like shout out to Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart. He just did a video today, about 2020, a great message. And guess what? He was saying that he was talking about digital narcissists. Like though there's got to be a stop to digital narcissists. And now, granted, you know, I'm no saint, especially before I went vegan. I will say though, since I went vegan, I have every right to share, to express myself however I feel, and to let it all out because I'm speaking the truth. I always been speaking the truth. It's just veganism amplifies it a whole lot, to be honest. I don't care what nobody thinks at all because it's vibes, it's energy. Why would I want to be around people who are addicted to just not getting it right, no matter what you are, even if you what I don't care. I'm saying it's common sense. It's the energy that you feel from it, that you get from it. It's family, unity type of energy, where y'all are all on the same page. You're not overthinking. You're not holding stuff back. You're not having wrongful, evil intentions. You have the best intentions to help them, to help each other. That's what real unity and real love and what real people do. And that's why I've been doing. That's why I'm in it for the long run. That's why the quality of people who I'm attracted towards me are superb, are amazing, because I'm giving a whole heart, and other people are putting in their whole heart. And that's the thing. This whole world, honestly, doesn't have many whole hearts, to be real with y'all. They talk about the 1% that I'm a part of. That's only 70 million. Yeah, yes, a lot. I'm saying just like 70 million to 7 billion. I'm in the minority. And at the same time, I'm at the top of the pyramid, to be real with y'all. So, like, I mean, I'm grateful. This is a whole slowing down process, healing process is cool. You know what I'm saying? I see what's up. I don't know it all. I'm I'm always saying I don't know it all, and at the same time, I still do have honestly one of the most valid voices out there. I'm an Aries. I'm the head of the zodiac. I'm a cardinal sign. I'm a fire sign. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here to help protect, to preserve, to provide, to like just be there. I'm doing it already. Honestly, probably all these jokers that y'all were worshiping and praising, they been fall off. They been fell off the map, because they succumbed to selling their own soul. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's a lot out there, okay? Selling your soul, evil entities, prescription stuff, pharmaceutical, all this crap is going on. And it's not cool, is the point I'm making. It's not cool at all because it's like two sides of the coin. What side you want to choose? And most of those puppets, you know, they sold their soul. You know what I'm saying? They're not able to open up and speak about what they truthfully from their heart want to speak about. Because I can say that because I don't know any of these celebrities to be honest with y'all, but I have had an open-minded thought. Whenever I've done food deliveries, I've thought in my mind, I'm like, wow, out of all the hundreds of thousands of people, probably millions of people I've served just by working in all these countless jobs, I've probably had to come in contact with at least one celebrity, if not multiple, without me even knowing it was a celebrity because I'm not, you know, watching nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not over here just looking up all the celebrities anymore. I passed that stage in my life, to be honest. Way, especially before I went vegan, I was real heavy into consuming. I was heavy into consuming, junk food. I was heavy into consuming TV. I was heavy just, a lot of people can relate. A lot of people were on social media, MySpace, Facebook. We were just on there, and not as many people were actually teaching, sharing. But, I'm not even mad because it probably was necessary to go through that stage of life so we can interact and see our authenticity, you know, learn some stuff, and then we can start teaching as well as always remember that we're always learning too. And I'm just saying, yo, like, man, it's just so simple. Like, I'm not even, that's why I'm glad, honestly, I went through some of these relationship lessons because I'm turning them into blessings, because it helped me. They helped me. The women, they honestly helped me with my own health and well-being. They some real women, to be honest. They say the black woman is God. I fully stand for that and support that, to be real with y'all. Because and I'm not even over here with no racial stuff, separation or anything. I'm just talking about energy and where I'm coming from, okay? And I'm keeping it 100% honest because before I went vegan, it was a lot of here today, gone tomorrow type stuff. Fast, quick fix stuff. Then I went vegan and I saw what's up. All these girls of all colors, energies, whatever you want to call it, all of them were just chasing other people's tails. Monkey see, monkey do, Tom and Jerry type stuff, rushing and racing, lustful hookup stuff. They didn't care about people like us who's actually has a genuine heart, and maybe not a lot, but we're freaking real and honest. So guess what? God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, blessed me with some beautiful angels that were able to show me some more about myself. And I stand for it, to be honest. I'm not over here saying, oh, I need to discriminate from everybody. No, I'm just sharing a truthful, honest expression because I always felt the magical warmth energy within them, because up for so long, these women just buzzing around the streets of all colors, all shapes and sizes, they don't even connect at all. They're just so busy worrying about stripping at the club, worrying about drinking a bunch of alcohol, worried about, oh, hooking up with this guy, worried about getting guns and, tattoos and chains and all this stuff. But then when we asked them a genuine conversation, they didn't want to talk, swiping left on us and everything for real, So that's why it's funny how when I let go, they just aligned like divinely, honestly, and like, hey, I'm alone right now. And at the same time, at least I can say I had my heart's best interests at hand the whole time, no matter what. I put in 100%. And I've lived unapologetically and apologetically and even wish them well as well. So like that's why I'm not over here worried. That's why I'm not over here stressing out as much as I once have, because I realize I'm worthy to have the best come to me for once, instead of me always running around, rushing, chasing, searching, looking, stressing. It's about time for the fruits of my labor to come to me. Just like my great homie, T Money. He says, I don't gotta chase the money, God bring it my way. You know, it's true. Like it makes so much sense. I'm not saying that we have to be passive here all the time, but I'm keeping it real with y'all for real, okay? Because like I'm not out here discriminating. It's just so much deeper than you can even imagine what I'm speaking about. And the ones that understand where I'm coming from, thank you. Y'all understand where I'm coming from. Because the truth is, we're supposed to accept one another for who we are divinely, not trying to change people for how you want them to be. You're supposed to bring greatness out of us. You're not supposed to be criticizing. That's why I was talking about digital narcissism, because guess what? There are a lot of digital narcissists out there, and I've come across them. I'm no saint. Of course, sometimes I have seen some stuff and I did get pissed off, but at the same time, I've been pushing out a whole lot of great energy, and I'm getting great energy too, but it let me know that for the certain ones who I thought were so high and mighty, who I thought that they need to be on a pedestal, this and that, turned out to not be nothing, because they're so shallow, consumed by their own false persona of buying likes, this and that, but they not even woke to respond to the energy. So I don't lose my integrity over trying to get someone to want to interact with me at all. I've been through that stage, and I know my worth. I'm realizing my worth, and it's way beyond $1 million. It's way beyond $1 billion. I'm priceless, honestly. Bro, honest, how much stuff is going on in this world? The thing I really value the most, honestly, that's not even a price on it, is love. You can have all the money in the world, but you will be miserable and sad and sick inside if you aren't like well within. Truly. That's the point I'm making. Free, like a young child, but you're old. That's the ultimate goal, is to have a youthful soul, you know, a youthful spirit within you, no matter how old you get. You get what I'm saying? It's to have a healthy balance. That's why there's not that many spiritual people or whatever that make it in the long run. I'm one of the few. It was written, literally. And the point even my pop would always say that, because so many people, they just going too fast and they want to sell out just for the money and material stuff, that they just burn out and destroy themselves and the whole stuff that they're involved with, to be honest. And it is a tough so-called pill to swallow when you have to slow down and just go on the road less traveled like I am. But the point I'm making is like, yo, at least I have my peace of mind. I have my sanity. I have my health. I have my freedom. All of this is eternal that I'm speaking about. I have my freedom. I have my health. I have my, you know, well-being. I have my peace of mind. That simple stuff helps me out a whole lot, instead of looking at what everybody else is doing, because that's the trap right there. That's what I've been noticed, to be honest. Is people just, squirming around, going real fast, looking real shaky, baby, you know? And that's why I'm able to see what's up, because they try to set it up to get people to fight each other, literally. And then people actually feed into it thinking that they're supposed to be that mad all the time. I can say this because I've seen the most extreme level of ignorance within myself. That's why I'm becoming more wiser and wiser every day, because I've seen myself get stressed out to unbearable loads in toxic relationships. And guess what? I'm living a karma free life. It doesn't even matter, to be honest. I learned what levels I don't have to cross for my own health, no matter how evil or nasty or toxic the other being is. I'm not even going to be around them like that, to be honest, because That's common sense. Universal law states two opposing frequencies cannot exist in the same time and space. And how do we discover this? With understanding creation, with understanding love. Okay? I surely don't know it all. I'm just saying, like, yo, I'm being me. I'm more than good enough. And this matrix world can try to make us feel like we ain't nothing. You mistakenly wrong, because I'm always going to be someone. I'm always going to be the best king alive, eternally, in the universe. Honestly, I don't care what nobody says. The amount of stuff I've been through, people want to run away, people want to hide, this and that. That's why I've been saying I'm like a police officer, because people is running around, rushing around, this and that. Then finally, I'm the one exposing the truth. I'm not out here, looking up what everybody else is doing. I'm just talking about by me just being, walking, being about my day. Guess what? I see it. I see it. I see people rushing around. I see it. I feel it. I sense it. And I'm not crazy too. I'm not at all. So the point I'm making is like, yo, this world got to slow down, to be honest, and stop falling into this egotistical traps that they set up for everybody. This comparison, the skin color stuff, like all this stuff is what's dividing all of humanity. And honestly, it's sickening, to be real with y'all, because guess what? The main thing that does separate people is like the whole skin color war battle. Why don't both sides appreciate each other's side? That's the point I'm making. How come a so-called black woman, it would be so amazing if that so-called black woman was actually speaking highly of me as being a golden angel. That would be so amazing if a so-called Mexican was speaking highly of a white person, being. And it would be so amazing if a white being was speaking highly of a black being. And if a black being was speaking highly of a golden being. That's the point I'm making. It's supposed to, that's like the top tier, like, of stuff, of these little characters that we have, is where we can finally just uplift one another. Because that's what's separating this whole planet, to be real with y'all. Do you want somebody to get a paintbrush and paint them up a different color and put feathers on top of them? What do you want people to do? Accept people for who they are. Honestly, I shouldn't have to chase for nothing. I shouldn't have to beg for nobody. I'm me. Take it or leave it, honestly. That's the point I'm making. People playing games, this and that. Real true love, that's why they say love is the last hope of humanity, is where they come to you when they want time alone. Real true love is where they love you. They stick to their word. They show it. They don't just type a little emoji and say here and there, taking a little Instagram selfie, and then you might have said a curse word, and then boom, the whole relationship is over. They delete everything. That ain't real. That's super fake. It's super fake. I remember I drove one, had to get some time. I drove her 8 hours for her not to talk anything good to me for months. And still ain't said nothing good for months. Pour my heart, pour my blood, my sweat, my tears, my soul, all of that out for her. And what? It was fooled around with. It was toiled around with. Chatting with other guys, sending little heart eyes and stuff, but can't even look me in the eyes. That ain't real. It's very fake. It's like I'm dating. It's like I'm in a relationship with a lustful being, honestly. Someone who isn't connected with me. It's some deep stuff, y'all. I'm not holding nothing against people. I'm just saying, yo, come on now. For real. People get tired of always having to reach out. I'm tired of always having to reach out continuously, over and over again. I pray for the day y'all finally hit me up, not on some BS. I pray for the day y'all finally bust out crying, apologizing, admitting your own mistakes instead of walking around scandalous and stuff, pretending like you know it all, pretending like you perfect, pretending like you got it all figured out. I pray for the day you finally own up to your mistakes. Because we sure as hell, we surely have been. For real. Nobody on this planet has a clean slate. So why are you trying to hold people's past against them continuously? Just get it right and don't keep messing up the same mistakes. Is the point I'm making. You should want to love someone. You should want someone to be happy. You should want someone to truly be there with you in real life. Not none of this email, not none of this text message, not none of this FaceTime. I'm talking about real life. You talk about you love this, you love that, emojis and stuff. Pull up in real life on some and give me a hug for once. That's the point I'm making. Y'all got all these stereotypes of, oh, the man has to be like this. The man has to do everything. The man has to go out and fight. The man has to do everything all the time. And the woman is just supposed to, sit back and not do nothing forever. The woman is just supposed to just not put nothing, no investment into it. No, that's completely false, to be honest. The truth is we're both come together and they're harmoniously working in a synthesized manner, equally, 100 and 100. That's the truth. Equality. The man isn't less than a woman. The woman isn't less than a man. It's that simple, okay? That's the point I'm making with this whole video thing. I'm not discriminating. I appreciate all energies out there. I'm just figuring it all out just like everybody else, okay? But I am on to big things, and I have put myself in alignment to a great vibe, organization, community, whatever you want to call it, of being awakened, of being 1%. I'm not discriminating. I'm not out here starting nothing. I'm just keeping it 100% real with my experiences up to this current present moment. I love real life love. You know, I love being understood. I love being accepted. I love being respected. I love being appreciated beyond the words too. Like, to actually show the actions, to actually, for people to say thank you, for people to actually pull up in real life, for people to actually call, send a message, to write a letter, send some gifts, something. People take us for granted, and we honestly may not be here forever. In this current state, I'm here to travel around the world. So I really do wonder a whole lot about this planet, because I know I've sent a whole lot of text messages, a whole lot of phone calls, a whole lot of emails, a whole lot of messages, a whole lot of stuff. And guess what? A lot of times I got into the point where it says read, where it says seen, where it says delivered, where I'm blocked, all this stuff, where I'm ran away from, where someone attempts, keyword attempts, to control me, which guess what? I'm uncontrollable. I know my rights. You don't have power over me. Nobody has power over me. I'm a free, sovereign being. It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live.